They forgot who I was. The 7-day playbook that is going to help the gold mine within you. We're back for the 7-day playbook in regards to auditing your current circle. This afternoon, actually, I had an appointment with my therapist that actually flipped something for me. We're going to talk about the playbook, but I was sitting there talking to him and about being the best version of myself and the best earthly daughter that I can be, and about how I sacrifice being quiet, being just staying in my lane. And Mother's Day coming up here soon. I was trying to be enough for everyone and never really saw me, took that time to own it and design the reality. And he said to me, you taught people how to treat you. That's the part that hurts, because again, it was true. It was honest. And I kept showing up for everyone else, even when they wouldn't do the same for me. I gave the gold standard and leftovers, and I got leftovers in return, not valuing who Adriane Mays, this amazing opportunity is. We teach people, my friends, how to anticipate our self-sacrifice. We say yes sometimes way too fast, and sometimes we forget that no is a complete sentence. And when we do say no, they get mad or upset, because not because we're wrong or anything, but more so because they benefited or from our silence. We trained them to expect our time, our help, our energy at a discount. And there's no more discounts for 2025. Your time is your most valuable asset, but that ends today. Because you can't expect them to choose you if you don't choose yourself. If you're not choosing me, then how would someone else understand that whole idea? We're going to talk about the metaphor that he gave me, which is amazing. Michael Dubose, my therapist, hats off. The frog and the scorpion. The frog gave the scorpion a ride across the river, not knowing he could get stung, right? But he knew that the scorpion was going to sting him. And the scorpion did exactly what scorpions do. He bit the frog once they got to the other side. Some people, they're going to hurt you. And it's not your job to heal them mid-bite. What you have to understand, it's a growth process. And this morning with Chad GPT from the D, we were busy. We were so busy this morning. There was so many different amazing things lined up as well. Looking forward to Tanisha, Renee Brown, Realtor, and Keller Williams Memorial out of Houston, and it talks live, and talking to her, in regards to her son buying his first home with a VA loan. That's amazing in itself, right? The VA loan is the best loan program out there. Every real estate agent knows this. So, and then we're going to, having an additional change in our 20s, talking about home ownership. My nephew, Delon Matthews, is going to actually roll with his sister as well and be a part of our live. And then on top of that, on Tuesday, May 27th, on Enika's birthday, which is my business partner, which is going to be awesome in itself. And then from there, we had Opticon call Smile Don't Blink photo booth. And from, going to be a part of their jazz event at the Garden Theater. I stopped sitting in spaces that didn't make sense. And understanding that everything happens for the reason. Creating the 7-day playbook, it's really honestly to help other real estate professionals to understand that you can stop hiding, capturing life's moments. You need to reintroduce yourself to your current circle and understand that your gold mine is already watching. They're already paying attention, and they're seeing how you treat yourself. But you have to remember who you are. And that's what therapy reminds me. That's what going to my daily sessions. What up, though, Jacquise? Having an amazing session at 3 a.m. this morning. That's what goes in regards to every Saturday, showing up in regards to understanding that sometimes you see a name in a face, but they don't see the process. And truthfully, they don't have to. As long as you know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, you know that you walk through the fire, you know that you have love to give, you know that you'll do anything for other people, but take that same advice and do it for you. You have to be the one making the choice for you. Because again, my real estate professional is watching this. You have to understand when you're going out and finding new people and you want to be as professional as possible, watching how women and men treat you, how they treat themselves, to anyone tired of sacrificing silently. That's what this 7-day playbook is going to show for you. The gold mine. It's right there in your circle. It's right there at your fingertips. And the healing is in your hands. The time is now. So we're going to jump into the playbook here today on day 2 of the playbook, because again, to go a little deeper, this is how you utilize and grow to understand that, hey, we got to have an action plan. So we'll go through the actual, this is the workbook. Let me go to the actual locker room talk. So your warm up lab, start with who's already watching. Okay, so you're out there, you're posting reels, you're buying lead lists and DM strangers, and then you have your Aunt Cheryl just refer her friend's daughter's boyfriend to another agent. Why? Because you're invisible to your own people. You have to realize that the truth is you don't need 1,000 new followers to get your next deal. You need to reactivate the gold mine you already have in your phone, in your DMs, in your comment section, in your email box. Today, we mine the gold mine right under your nose. So what you'll learn today is how to spot ready to buy leads in your existing circle, how to connect without looking desperate, and how to become the agent that everyone in your life remembers right at the right moment. So the false belief with that is, my people already know I'm in real estate. So, but do they? Sure, but do they remember? People forget, people scroll. There's 3 billion people online on Facebook. So people also don't want to feel sold to. They want to feel authentic in regards to your information. So if you haven't reminded your circle what you do and how you can help and what problem you can solve for them in the last 30 days, you're basically invisible. So we have to shift the relevance equals the revenue. Let's take Jimmy Retz, the social realtor, for example, right? He didn't start with a massive audience. He started by becoming unforgettable to his circle. He built real relationships. He shared authentic behind the scenes content and hosted small in-person events. No fancy ads, no DMs, just consistent as heck. And so Jimmy Retz, the social realtor, he has a presence, and that presence that he provides for people is literally showing that to build that social media business, there's steps and how to do it, but he is authentic in his training. So in regards to looking at it taking time, that the whole course and whole layout of how you build yourself as a billionaire brand is understanding that there's steps in regards to doing so. So he turned that small circle into a big career. And same with Katie Lance. She didn't flood people's feeds in regards to just coming up with nonsense. Katie Lance was a guru as well, and she has her own YouTube podcast. And what Katie Lance does here is she teaches real estate agents and brokers how to achieve big results using social media, video marketing, and AI without spending a ton of time. See how she in regards to her core marketing message, which we checked out yesterday. And if you missed that video, make sure you check out that video as well, which allows you to partner with people in regards to who's in your area and having clarity on who Katie Lance is and what her secret sauce is and a few of her highlights. This is how you build a billionaire brand. It doesn't take, like I said, 10,000 people to be able to help you get there, but modeling those that already have walked the steps that you're trying to get to, and then leveraging social media to be able to get you to the next level. That's how you actually start to grow and build your billionaire brand. And so don't recreate the wheel, my friends, right? So here's the action play in regards to the step 1, opening your phone contacts. Scroll to the A and start anyone who fits into, has bought or sold with you, any type of product or service that you provided, knows someone who might, is active in your local community, has a strong social following. And you're not judging their wallet, but you're flagging their audience, their influence, And your goal is to flag 25 people today. And then reintroduce yourself, right? Without being salesy. Use this simple line. Hey, what up though? If you're from Detroit, Michigan, on day 361 in the billionaire journey of Adriane Mays. But it's been a while. I'm working on a new way to help first-time buyers and thought of you. Either because you're awesome, amazing, or someone in your circle might benefit. Hope all is well. That's it. No hard sale, just top of mind presence, and let the combo unfold. And then step 3, optimize your Facebook storefront. Within the workbook, I actually allow this for you to be highlighted, to go to a course that I created as well to help you from profile to profit for your Facebook audit and brand builder for real estate professionals. This workbook helps you with your lead generation, your lead nurturing, as well as your lead conversion, giving you clarity how to show up like a pro online, focusing on the 5 touch points of your Facebook storefront. That being your Facebook profile banner. That's also being the banner and profile description. That's also the bio intro section, It's also the profile details, as well as your highlight section to be able to provide that, as well as some pro tips as in regards to dimensions and what we talked about yesterday, that big domino statement and core marketing statement. So all of this information provided for you right at your fingertips to help you grow and build your billionaire brand. So you want to be able to step 3, optimize your Facebook storefront. So Marky Lemons-Ryle and John Mendez, who teach agents how to make their profiles a conversions tool, not a scroll past snooze fest. Pin a post that exactly tells you who you help. So in looking up Marky, let me make sure that you can kind of take a look at the information that's provided. Marky Lemons-Ryle. Second here, so we can go quickly. Okay, so what he actually does, this is Mark's Instagram. And in regards to Mark's Instagram, you can kind of see him focus. We'll focus in on that as well. So I did want to show you Anna Marie Lorez, but you can add a lead magnet and actually have a call to action. So what that'll help you do is so that they know and understand your whole process, how they can actually get in contact with you and how you can actually build and grow as well. So Annie Marie Laurel, she actually allows people to see the fact that the next 5, and this is what she says, the next 5 leads aren't strangers, they're in your social media audience. So your job is to stop blending in and start engaging intentionally. And then if they've liked your post, that means that they've raised their hand and followed up. So all you have to do is do the work. And in regards to understanding that, drop in regards to the comments if you're watching the replay of this, or if anything is resonating with you in regards to this here live. So for your work here today, who are 10 people in your phone or social media you haven't connected with in the last 3 months or so? Who recently liked or commented on your content? That could be a warm lead or a referral partner. Who is your one value-based message you can send them today? And you have understanding to write it down. Don't overthink it and then send it. Simple and easy as that. So understanding that all of these steps help you grow and build into the billionaire brand that you are. But how you get there is doing the work and doing the actual steps and understanding that your gold mine is right there at your fingertips. All you have to do, my friends, is to keep going. So I'm going to bring up the pop timeout, and that way you can see how the pop community ties into what we're actually discussing here today in regards to your actual billionaire brand. So the pop timeout being inside the pop program, we go ahead and give you a quick look, as the classroom, so that way you can have a point of reference of where I'm actually speaking for your pop timeout. So when you invest in passion over profits, you don't have to do it alone. These is opportunities for courses already done for you to be able to help you in regards to building your actual brand. So inside the pop program, they have the Facebook marketing module. So it teaches you how to optimize your entire profile and turn it into a digital storefront. The Faceless content vault that's stated here, if you don't want to show your face, like if you're like me, if you're not like me, excuse me, it's a way that you can actually have these opportunities to still build online, and it gives you step-by-step flows to do so. And then you have here as well the YouTube Ads Masterclass, the TikTok Ads Masterclass. It helps you in regards to directing your content right directly into it. And then maybe you don't understand how to use direct messaging. This course here allows you how to sell without selling, and gives you step-by-step scripts and components, and that's taken it to the next level past the playbook. So you have the opportunity of the playbook, and you actually are able to grow and build your billionaire brand. So how does this build your brand? You become the only person that they remember, not only that the Google when it's too late. So you don't need new followers, my friends. You need new follow through. So your future clients are in your phone right now. Just take a couple of moments for yourself, send the message, and then literally seize the opportunity. Because again, how you actually grow and be that billionaire brand is knowing that you are you versus you. It's no one else. And if you understand the fact that, hey, it takes time to get there, you're going to be able to take one step at a time. You'll know that these different things, these different lessons, they're all bespoke and unique, but they're all there for you. So the lessons, some people will harm you simply because it's in their nature, not because you deserve it, but you owning it. And many times you just don't know that that's where the pain begins. Stop and just stop, slow down, and become a better earthly daughter, as I can say here on this earth, and just think about not doing things for everybody else, Be a good son or daughter. Go be the go-to for yourself. Be a reliable friend for yourself. Because my real estate professionals, when you start sacrificing for everybody else, you sacrifice the gold mine that's right within you. But here's the truth. People don't care like you think they do. People don't care about you. You got to care about you. I just told my sister this. It's 100% what I think about me which matters, but what you think about me, I can't control. So the moment you start setting boundaries, they might get mad at you. They might not understand where you're coming from. And they might even stop even letting you give them a phone call. But what happens when you start loving yourself and start giving more and more of and choosing you? What's going to happen is you'll see your business change. You'll see stress kind of alleviate from you. And when you start saying no, people will act like you've changed, but that's okay. Being different is being you, because your bespoke, unique brand is your brand. So they never truly knew you in the first place if they don't take the time to get to know who you are now, which is okay. Again, I reminded like the beginning of what I started with, no is a full sentence. You don't have to be the villain in everyone's story, and you don't have to play victim. And then guess what? Guess what else is the greatest thing ever? You don't have to do it alone. So with these different steps and with these different opportunities, stop playing the victim and allowing these sheep's clothing and hidden teeth of people. And then you think what's wrong and why your bank account doesn't say what you think you wanted to say. So when you look at the actual workbook, let's go through our action plan. We think we're supposed to be loyal. You want to actually know that, hey, you don't need more followers. You need more follow through. So loyalty without boundaries, that's slavery. We're working on freedom here. So here's your action plan. List 10 people from your contacts you want to re-engage. Look for the red flags. Now, when people expect you to keep sacrificing when you cost you everything, that's not who you want to connect with. You have to teach people how to treat you. So you already taught them how to treat you initially, but showing up and ready, that's why you have to have 3 reactivation messages that you can actually send, and use my guy Chat GPT from the D. Sometimes, you know what? We talk that we are last in so many different instances. So have acts of kindness within your moves. Online, just go out to 5 real estate agents, give them a shout out on their story and just say, oh, what up though? Or hi, or great job, congratulations. And if you're out in the field here today, drop off some treats or even just a nice note at a local lender or inspector's office or one of your, just to shift the whole argument of who you are. But writing, you use Chat GPT from the D, writing a friendly reconnection message for a past client from 2 years ago. But no one will value you if you keep showing up for everybody else and you don't value yourself. This shift is so painful because you don't even realize people will leave you. They'll talk about you. They'll twist your story. But here's the thing. You survived it. You're here. You're present. You're in the game together. When we got a call this morning about Smile Don't Blink Photo Booth being able to cover a conference downtown Detroit with the Opticon 2025, it's going to be amazing. But capturing those light moments, knowing that you only can change you. That's it. You can't make people see your worth, but if you start moving differently, speaking differently, having more confidence differently, showing up for yourself, my real estate professionals, this playbook helps you do that in every fashion and way, as well as this live. So change the game, change your mindset, change and know that anything can happen. Sometimes your family you're not born with. Sometimes you have a Captain Daniel Chou that will knock on your door 3 years ago, just literally virtually, and create a new standard of what can be expected, which is millionaire, if not billionaire brand. But do it for you. Know that you're right around the corner. So the final thought, if you're stuck, you're still deciding if you're ready to be free, it's time, my friends, to choose you. Hopefully in this live here today, I want to make sure that you check out and get the playbook now at the link here below, and drop in the comments for me if you actually learned anything of value here today. Because again, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And you can't change everything that you think, guess what, might not be the right thing. And you have to start listening and slowing down. I hear my business partner, Unica Gaines, in my head, like, slow down, Adriane, slow down. You have to do these things. And guess what? They forgot who I was. But did you forget who you were? You're freaking amazing. And you have to know that. And when you own it and you walk with authority and you be the authority online, offline, in your life, and knowing that God has the plan. So the 7-day playbook to a gold mine, your gold mine. your billionaire Goldmine. I'm telling you, day 52 of the billionaire journey, I started with the mindset and knew I reached already billionaire status. That each day, as now we're on 351 of the billionaire journey, is that right? 361 of the billionaire journey. I think about that, right? So literally how the building and the growth happens is all happening one day at a time. So give yourself grace, have faith in the process. The 7-day playbook, all you have to do is go to realestate.beingachange.llc.com, get started. I'll be here live daily at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to help you own it. And I'll be just a phone call or DM away and making sure that the process for you when you choose you. So, you know how we end all of my lives, my friends. I can, I will, I shall be victorious. What up, though, Detroit? Get to the link. Let's get going on the work. You versus you. Choose you in this process. Change only happens when change happens. So being the change, be that change for you today. Let's go. What up, though, Detroit? Deuces.